Hi friends! Today we're going to be reading one of the stories that's in your packet. It looks like a worksheet like this, but it's just like if you remember the stories that we rip out of our Your Turn practice book at school. We rip them out and then we fold them in half and we have a little mini book that we can practice reading. So I'd like for you to rip that out of your packet and then we can fold it in half. You will notice a lot of them were printed upside down, and that is okay. They are numbered. The pages are numbered. So you'll see in the corner this tiny little bubble says 1, and we're just going to follow those pages in order. Okay? All right, so our title. Well, before we start, I really want you to be thinking about the main idea. The main idea is what the selection or the story is mostly about. So I want you to be thinking the whole time we're reading, what is this mostly about? Okay, the main idea. And then we're going to be filling out the sheet that goes with this story. And the questions are all about the main idea. So I really want you to be paying close attention to that. Okay? All right, following finger on our title, crows. A crow is a big bird. Most crows are black. Crows live in many places. Okay, we'll have to open it, but then we'll have to turn it around so that we are on, the bubble should say 2. Crows eat lots of things. They eat things they find. They may eat crops, seeds, bugs, or eggs. Crows make nests. The nest is made of sticks. The top is open. Okay, that's page 3. Normally we would fold our book this way, but because it was printed backwards, we have to actually fold it this way. You should be on the bubble 4. Are crows bold? Yes. A crow takes things. It brings a shell to its nest. Crows do a lot. Okay, so I want you to keep that story nearby, and we are going to be filling out this worksheet. So I want you to make sure you have a pencil. Okay, so in this worksheet, we have to read the directions. We want to make sure that the directions are read before we start so that we know if we are answering them correctly. So right here it says, reread crows. Circle the correct answer to each question. Now for this video, I'm not going to reread with you, but if you'd like to press pause and reread it on your own, or you can go back and you can listen and reread it with me one more time in order to answer the questions. Question number 1. The main idea tells what the selection is about. What is the main idea of crows? Now, the first, they're not numbered and they don't have a letter. It says crows fly day and night. Crows do many things. I want you to think about that. Does the story tell us that crows fly day and night? Does the story tell us that crows do many things? I'm going to let you think for a moment. If you went back and looked in the text, you were doing a great job. This story, the main idea is that crows do many things. So I'm going to put a circle around that. Now, the next question. The next question is about key details. So we have our main idea. That is what the story is mostly about. But key details help us to explain our main idea or to give a little bit more information. Key details tell us about the main idea. You can find them in the words and pictures, What is a key detail you read? Crows eat bugs. Crows play all day. Let's think. What is a key detail that we read in this story? Crows eat bugs. Does our story tell us? Does our story tell us that crows do in fact eat bugs? Crows eat lots of things. Oh yes, it does tell us that they eat bugs. Does it tell us about how they play all day? No, I don't remember them telling us that they play all day. Crows eat bugs. If that's what you circled, great job. Last question. What is one more key detail you read? Crows live in nests. Crows live at sea. Well, did we read about crows living in their nest? Did we read about crows living by the sea or at sea? I want you to think really close, and if you're not sure about this one, I want you to look back in the text. If you circled crows live in nests, great job. Crows do live in nests, and they did give us a few details about what those nests look like, and that they make nests, and that they are made of sticks. And that's how we find our answers as we go back and we look in the text. This bottom part says work with a partner. Now you might not have a partner at home. It says read the passage aloud. Pay attention to the intonation. Intonation is what you hear when you hear the sounds of each word. Stop after 1 minute. Fill out the chart. Words read, number of errors, words correct. Now you might not have a partner. You could record yourself and then have someone listen to it later. You could find a partner if you have one. You can do it with a parent. And you guys can talk about the errors that you're making on your story when you reread it. Or hopefully you'll be able to say you got them all correct. All right, friends, enjoy reading.